Hi everyone. In this video, we are going to see how we can create this flexible height gallery in Power Apps. As you can see, whenever I select any item, then that item will get expand and all the information will be shown here. All other remaining items who are not selected, they will appear like this. So until and unless I select or click on this view button, it will open up. So inside Power Apps, we will be using the flexible height instead of the normal height gallery. So let's see how we can create this. For this demo, I have connected it to a SharePoint list. So that list is really simple. That list has only equipment photo and basically agriculture equipments. And here I have these columns like title, equipment ID, the type of that equipment model and other metadata. I created one Power Apps and already connected it to my SharePoint list. Here, as you can see, I have only added one container here. Now we are going to see how we can build it from scratch. The first thing you have to do, just click on this plus icon and select the gallery. From the menu icon, you have to select the blank flexible height gallery. Don't select the blank vertical gallery, select blank flexible height gallery, because whenever I select any item, you see how the height of that each card or each item I can say it is varying. So that option is only available in the flexible gallery. So select that one. I will change my gallery color to gray so that you can visualize it. Rename it to proper name. Then make the position of that gallery to adapt the complete width and height of its parent container. So we will achieve it by setting x and y to 0, and height will be parent dot height and the width will be parent dot width. So like this. So as you can see how it took complete width and the height of this parent container. The next thing we have to do, just select the gallery, click on this edit icon, then we are going to add a container. We are not going to add directly all the elements inside it. We are going to add a container and then we will add a remaining data inside it because it will be easier for us to manage. So select the normal container. This is not a responsive container, it's a normal container. I will make its color to blue so you can see how it is changing. Now for this container, what I would like to do, I would like to take the complete width of it and the height, whatever the item I select, that height I want to make it bigger. So select the container, just rename it at and make it x as 15, y as 15. The reason I am doing 15 because I want some space from left and right and the top and bottom. Now go to width of that container. Now here you have to select the parent dot template width. But as you can see, when I select parent dot template width, it is going beyond this boundary because we have set the x as 15. So it is taking the 15 from the left and 15 from the right. So we have to minus that thing, correct? So just click on the width of it minus self.x into 2. The same thing we are going to do with height as well. So select the container, go to it height property, paste the same formula, but instead of parent.template width, you have to put parent.template height. So you see how it is taking it dynamically. Even though I play this app, you see how responsive it becomes. Now select your gallery, go to template padding property and set it as 0 because there are some spacing around it. So we don't want this space. So just get rid of it. I don't want to show this scroll bar, so turn off this option, but I would like to show the navigation, so turn on this option. So instead of scroll bar, you will get these arrows kind of thing. So if I click on it, I will get these arrows. Now as you can see, I am clicking on this item, but their height is not flexible as I want because we have not put the formula yet. So what I want, when I select any item, then that item's height will be much bigger. So select the container, go to it height property, just remove the formula that we have just written. So instead of this, I will use a conditional formatting. So if in the gallery, if you would like to get which item is selected, we get that in this item dot is selected. If this item is selected, then I would like it height to be, let's say, 450. Otherwise, whatever the height I already have dynamic. So let me just click on this item. As you can see how the height is getting varying, right? So if I select this item, its height is getting increased. Right. Now the first part is completely done. Now the remaining part is just to add the information. Select the container, click on insert, add an image control, because in my list I have equipment photos here. So I would like to show that in an image. Now I will adjust this like X to be 15 and Y to be 15 as well. The height will be parent.height minus self.y into 2. Width I will set 200. Go to its image property, and here this item dot, I have the column name as equipment photo. Let me check what's the issue. Okay, I have not connected yet. So let's select the gallery, connect it to my SharePoint list. Like this. Now currently it is a fit, so I will make it as a fill, so it will take the complete width and height. Now width I want to set whatever the height of it, the same width I wanted to set. So instead of just 200, I will make it as self.height. So as you can see, if I select any item, how the height and width of that image is changing, right? Now the remaining thing is just to add these items. So I will quickly add these three details here. I have added these three details. So first is equipment ID, name, and the small detail around it. So notice this is how it looks, but when I select any item, you see the text is getting overlapped because we have not set the X property of this text dynamic. So how we can do that? So let's just select the image control. Let me rename this image equipment photo. Copy this control name, select the text here, and go to its X properties, because you see the width of the image is getting bigger. So that's why we want to manage the X property of this text. Select the X property, put the control name, what are the image, and plus let's say you can adjust this number accordingly. So it is 32. Let me check with 30. Yeah, it is working. So as you can see, when the image is bigger, how it is getting properly aligned, but when the image is smaller, it is having like this, right? So it is getting adjusted automatically, right? Even though I select the images, correct? Now the remaining part is really simple. This is just dummy labels and these data that I have added. Let me just add these types of data as well. So I have added the data here. So the only thing I did, just added one container here, as you can see, and in that container I have added all these labels. Now the only thing you notice here, it all the detail is showing for every card, but we don't want such kind of thing. We want this detail to appear only when I select those items. So this is really simple. Just select the container. The reason why I add all the labels in container, because if I add them individually, then I would have to manage all the visible property of each and every label. But in the container, I only have to manage the visible property of this container. So it is getting applied to all of them. So just select this container. So let me just rename it as container details. Go to its visual property, and instead of the static true value, I would like to add it here. This item dot is selected. So that means if this item is selected, then only that detail is going to appear. So as you can see, I select this item, but all of the rest of the item, they are not appearing. So if I select this detail is appearing properly. Now let me just get rid of this blue and gray color so you can see how it is looking. So just select the gallery, then get rid of this color, let's say white, then select this single card and let me add a white color to it. For the gallery, let's make it transparent. Yeah, yeah. As you can see, if I click on this item, how it is getting highlighted, right? So this is how you can build this kind of flexible gallery. Now if I play this, so as you can see, if I select this item, it is opening up. So this is how you can build this kind of flexible gallery in Power Apps. If you have any question, you are getting stuck at any point of time, just let me know in comments and I'm happy to help. Thank you.